Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2.
Jungkook and Jimin return to Korea with Jungkook waiting for Jimin, and Jimin won't let him go. The togetherness between Jungkook and Park Jimin has always been one of the most loved things by BTS fans around the world. Every little moment involving the two often manages to capture the attention of millions of armies because of their warm, sincere, and caring friendship. It's no wonder that every time Jungkook and Jimin are seen together, social media is immediately filled with various emotional reactions from fans. Recently, a very touching moment came back when Jungkook and Jimin were spotted returning to Korea together after finishing their schedules. The presence of the two at the airport became the main highlight of the fans who had been waiting since the morning. While there are no specific statements or exaggerated actions, the simple interactions between them managed to make many people smile and be moved at the same time. What made this moment so special was not only because they came home together, but also because of the way Jungkook and Jimin showed concern for each other. In various photos and videos circulating, it can be seen how Jungkook seems to be waiting patiently for Jimin. Meanwhile, Jimin was seen always making sure he stayed close to Jungkook during their trip. For many, the action may seem ordinary. But for armies who have been following BTS's journey for years, moments like this have a much deeper meaning. They see it as proof that the friendship that has been built over more than a decade still remains strong today. Jungkook and Jimin are known as two BTS members who have a very close bond. Since their trainee days, they have gone through various challenges together. From grueling workouts, hectic schedules, to long journeys to global success, the two have always supported each other every step of the way. Many fans still remember how Jimin often showed special attention to Jungkook when they were young trainees. At that time, Jungkook was the youngest member of BTS who had to leave his family to pursue his dream of becoming an idol. Jimin, who came from a different city and went through similar struggles, was often a figure who provided comfort to Jungkook. Over time, their relationship develops into a very strong friendship. The two are often seen spending time together, sharing stories, joking, and supporting each other both on stage and behind the scenes. That's why, when Jungkook was seen waiting for Jimin when he returned to Korea, many fans were immediately touched. This simple act seems to remind everyone that even though they are now world stars known to millions, they are still friends who always care about each other. In several video recordings circulating on social media, Jungkook is seen walking slower than usual. Many fans noticed that he looked back several times as if to make sure Jimin was nearby. After that, the two walked side by side to the departure area. The moment immediately went viral. Thousands of comments popped up from fans who were happy to see their sweet interaction. Some fans wrote that they felt like they were seeing two best friends who had known each other all their lives. Others say that Jungkook and Jimin's relationship always gives a warm and comfortable feeling because it looks so natural. When their plane finally landed in South Korea, public attention was again focused on the two. The fans waiting at the airport not only wanted to see their favorite idols, but also hoped to witness small interactions that showed their closeness. That hope seems to have been realized. While in the airport area, Jungkook and Jimin were seen staying together. They walked casually while occasionally paying attention to the situation around them. Despite being surrounded by many people and cameras, both of them still showed a calm and professional attitude. But what touched fans the most was how Jimin didn't seem to want to leave Jungkook alone. Some fans even joked that Jimin won't let him go, for always being near Jungkook the entire trip. Of course, such an interpretation comes from the enthusiasm of fans and should not be taken as a fact regarding their personal relationship. But one thing is clear, that the two do show a very close bond of friendship. Their friendship is an example of a relationship that grows through hard work, trust, and shared experiences. Over the years, Jungkook and Jimin have faced various challenges as members of BTS. They have experienced difficult times, the pressure of the entertainment industry, and great responsibilities as global artists. In various previous interviews, the BTS members have often talked about the importance of supporting each other. They say that BTS's success does not only come from individual talent, but also from strong relationships between members. Jungkook himself has expressed his gratitude to Jimin several times. He admitted that Jimin always provided support and attention when needed. On the contrary, Jimin also often praises Jungkook for his hard work, talent, and sincere personality. Therefore, it's no surprise that their every interaction always attracts attention. Fans feel that their relationship is not something made up for the camera. Rather, It was a friendship that formed naturally over the years. Jungkook and Jimin's return to Korea together is a beautiful reminder of the relationship. In the midst of their busy schedules and life as international superstars, they still find time to look out for and support each other. For ARMY, moments like these are often more valuable than big stage appearances. Because, through that simple interaction, fans can see the human side of the idol they admire. There is no big drama. There are no sensational statements. Just two friends walking together, waiting for each other, and making sure each other is okay. And perhaps it is precisely because of simplicity that this moment feels so special. As their photos and videos continue to spread on various social media platforms, many fans admit to feeling emotional. Some say that the moment reminds them of BTS's long journey from its debut to now. Others are happy to see that the relationship between the members remains strong despite going through so many changes. Jungkook and Jimin once again proved that true friendship isn't always shown through big words. Sometimes, a small attention like waiting for someone a few seconds longer or making sure a best friend is by our side is enough to show how precious the relationship is. And while Jungkook was waiting for Jimin, while Jimin didn't want to let him go, fans around the world didn't just see the two BTS members. They see a story of friendship that has endured for years and continues to provide warmth to millions of people. That moment may have lasted just a few minutes, but for ARMY, those memories will last much longer. Because behind all the camera spotlight, grand concerts, and global success of BTS, there's a bond of genuine friendship, one that makes Jungkook and Jimin always seem like home to each other. Fans also love the fact that their relationship looks very natural. There is no contrived or forced impression. They are just being themselves, and that's exactly what makes their interactions so valuable. When Jungkook waited for Jimin, it might only last a few seconds. When Jimin stayed beside Jungkook, it might look simple. But sometimes, the greatest concern is shown through such small actions. Many people can say that they care about someone. But simple actions like waiting, accompanying, or making sure someone isn't alone often speak louder than words. Maybe that's the reason why this moment touched the hearts of fans so much. In a fast-paced world, where everyone seems to be in a hurry, seeing someone take the time to wait for their best friend gives off a warm feeling that is hard to explain. ARMY saw more than just two BTS members walking together at the airport. They saw two people who had grown up together over the years. They saw two friends who had faced joys and sorrows together. They see relationships built on trust and respect. And most importantly, they saw that the bond still remains strong today. No matter how much success BTS has achieved, moments like these remind everyone that behind their status as world superstars, Jungkook and Jimin are still ordinary human beings who value their friendship. Thank you for watching until the end, Jikook World. If you also feel Jimin and Jungkook truly delivers in every performance, don't forget to support this video by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let us know in the comments which performance moment from the Face era gave you the most goosebumps. See you in the next video.
Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good.